You assume and then you try to prove. But when it can't be proven, and then you conclude that the person is not innocent. If I say, for example, let's assume Wunmi is innocent in the death of Mohbad, and let's see whether her instinct, her natural proclivity, whether it's sit with an innocent person's proclivity. That is her natural behavior, tendencies, ways. Let's assume Wunmi is innocent in the death of Mohbad. If Wunmi is innocent, it will be like this. We went to the show. We came back home. My husband was fine. He had just a minor injury. In fact, he was supposed to go to a show on Tuesday. I'm telling you what Wunmi has said to try to show whether that makes her innocent. Listen carefully. I'm using her words to see whether from her words, whether her words can show that she's innocent. Ọ̀rọ̀ yìí yóò máa lẹ́yìn, yóò máa lẹ́yìn, a ní ọ̀rọ̀ yìí yóò máa lẹ́yìn àjàntìlẹ̀. Are you guys ready? Headquarter. So, Wunmi will be like, we went to the show. It was fine. We had just a minor argument. He was fine. He slept and he woke up the next day. He was fine. I was cooking Indomie, cooking jollof rice. He was fine. I was going up and down. Mohbad was fine. Up until the nurse came. Let's assume that story was correct. That's what actually came about. The nurse and all of the blah, blah, blah. Then we'll now ask ourselves a question. If actually that nurse has a hand in Mohbad's death, then we separate Wunmi, we separate Adura, separate everybody. And then now we focus on Ajekulano, Omokuleni. We focus on the industrial gods. Everybody, please listen carefully. We are just like in a reasonable gathering. I believe everybody who is here is reasonable. I don't want to say, when you're reasonably gathering, everybody who is here, listen to me, you cannot think. I'm analyzing now, and please, it's not like my stand. I'm just trying to see what makes sense. Please. Let's say Wunmi has a hand in Mohbad's death now. We have tried to say, let's assume she's innocent. But now let's say Wunmi is not innocent in Mohbad's death. The first question is, why will Wunmi want Mohbad dead? Let's weigh it. Let's weigh it. Why will Wunmi want Mohbad dead? And let's juxtapose that with the company, the industrial gods. Why will they want Mohbad dead? Let's put that side by side and weigh it. Who do you think want Mohbad dead the most? Mohbad had thousands of dollars, millions of naira that is currently being produced. by the Orchard Enterprise. That is the music distribution, the music distributor that restrain Mohbad's song or that distributes the song on every platform or every streaming platform. Now, Mohbad took this company to court in his lifetime, 2023, to explain why they are sitting on his revenues, why it's not getting as much money as it's supposed to get on his songs. Now, that area was not clear at all. That lawsuit of Mohbad, it has to be revisited. At what point did Mohbad collect $72,000? Was Mohbad collecting money from the account of Naira Marley? Or could it be that, everybody listen, could it be that Mohbad has a separate account with that same Orchard Enterprise? Aside from being part of Naira Marley's record label, because, like, for example, me now, I have a record label. I can assign 5 artists and be managing them in my record label. All right. Now, these artists can also go and open a separate account on the distributor without my permission and be posting either their own song or whatever they will have in there, and they will be collecting their money directly. So the money that Mohbad collected, is this money coming from Naira Marley? And how come Naira Marley was not aware that Mohbad is collecting $72,000? How many accounts did Naira Marley put in the distribution? I think it's supposed to be the Malian account. All the money is supposed to be coming to the Malian account. So the Orchard Enterprise has a lot of questions to answer. They have a lot of questions to answer. Why did Mohbad take them to court? And why did the Orchard company, why did they say they cannot come and be part of that Mohbad case? That case should be thrown out of the window. That the Federal Court of Nigeria does not have jurisdiction to listen to their affair. Maybe because they are not under Nigeria. So maybe they expect Mohbad to take them to a court in America, where they are registered, where they are legal. We are not coming to Nigeria. Okay. Mohbad never directly sued Naira Marley, please. Get that clearly. Even when you read, that's what I was trying to say yesterday. I have to go and read on the document again. It is Mohbad, complainant, and the Orchard Enterprise. There was nowhere they put and Naira Marley. No. It was a smart move that, okay, if I can hold Orchard will hold Naira Marley. And that is how it's done. Right? If I see my song on any distribution, I'm gonna write that distribution, hey, drop that song. Then the distribution will notify the person who posts the song there that come. Somebody is claiming this song, go bring your evidence that you own the song. You understand? Then the distribution, if you don't see evidences, then the next thing they will drop the song. They will drop it. Because the evidence available is not, it's not mount. So there is no direct case against Mohbad and Naira Marley, but there was a case against the Orchard Company and Mohbad. Now, The Orchard Company who refused to attend to Mohbad case. In fact, where it becomes very dangerous, Mohbad death was prophesied before he died. Anonymous has prophesied Mohbad's death that the guy go by. And that was doing when he sued the Orchard Enterprise. My question remains, who wants Mohbad's death the most? What do they stand to get? Is it Wunmi as a public claim or Orchard Company who refused to have a case of resolution with Mohbad? Mohbad wanted his royalty. He wanted all the earnings that were coming from his music. 4 days before his death, the Orchard Company, they replied his motion that we are not going to be part of this your case. Don't you think they could have been angry? Don't you think they might have said, okay, let's even see what we can do to this small boy. You get mine, carry us, go court, Abby. Okay. 4 days before his death, this same company, we see them in the picture 4 days before his death. And 1 month after his death, this same company came back again that court threw out Mohbad case. He's dead now. We can't make a case with a dead body. And who is praying for him to die now so that the case cannot go on because there's no evidence. Because Orchard does not have evidence to come and submit. Who want Mohbad death the most? I'm just looking at it a little bit differently. Between the Orchard, between the industrial gods and Wunmi. Now, if I want to be a little bit soft on Wunmi, let me assume that it's a nurse matter or somebody organized the nurse to come and buy Mohbad. Let's assume so for a moment. Let's assume somebody organized a nurse to come and buy Mohbad because so that the case and everything cannot go on. And the nurse came and she did what she has to do and Mohbad died. Now Wunmi is assumed to be innocent in this situation because she's not the one that bought Mohbad. She was there, they were treating her husband and her husband died. Now, why is it so difficult for Wunmi? Why is it so difficult for Wunmi? So difficult for Wunmi to kill her husband? Why is it so difficult for Wunmi to investigate Mohbad death and find out those that killed her husband? Could she be going through threats from those who knew? Could Wunmi be going through threats from the father of the baby? Could the father of the baby be in the picture? If the real father of your child commits a crime, there's no way you expose him. Could the DNA be the reason why Wunmi cannot talk? Because right now, we have seen that DNA is a serious issue in this case. If Wunmi is free from death of Mohbad, I don't think she can be free from the DNA of the baby. Are you guys ready, headquarters? Are you ready? This is how I'm just looking at things. Do you understand? That DNA gone. gone. Now it be the real issue now. About debt the most? Is it you who have a child for somebody and the person has accepted the child, right? And Mohbad doesn't even have much money at the time of his death compared to now. He doesn't have much money the way he have now to then. So let's even say Wunmi wants Mohbad's death at the time to gain what? Because she still don't have access to the money. She still have to go to Naira Marley. And the only way they could have gone to Naira Marley, they needed Mohbad. So why will they want to kill Mohbad? Who do you think want Mohbad dead the most? Who? Between Wunmi and industrial gods. And don't you think that Wunmi may actually be innocent in the death of Mohbad, but not in the DNA? And that is why she's a little bit bold and feeling like, you guys can accuse me of anything, but please not of my husband's death. Have you ever seen Wunmi sue anybody because of the DNA issue? See, all those who have accused me of DNA issue, that child doesn't belong to Mohbad. Has he ever sued anybody particularly because they said that her child does not belong to Mohbad? But she has sued people for saying she killed her husband. Mystic B said Wunmi is never innocent in Mohbad's death, not of in Mohbad's death. They say just wait till DNA result is out, then you will see how many she will arrest. You don't have to wait. Please stop. You don't have to wait. You don't have to wait. Toba dialogue, if you are so confident, right from the beginning, you would have DNA done in whichever way. Do you understand that? We can see how she's stuck on the DNA. We can see all the cancer centers. We can see, the proclivity of the court not wanting to have the DNA done. The court does not want this DNA to come out negative. Flora, that's not correct. Flora, you are wrong. That's not correct. Thank you, Mystic B. What then is the interest of the government on the DNA issue? That's where the actual father of the baby comes into play. Yóò máa lẹ́yìn, ọ̀rọ̀ yìí yóò máa lẹ́yìn, àjàntìlẹ̀. Then Tani Baba baby, that is where the song becomes very important. That person gang may have hand or may just have power in the government. And the reason for the freeing of the nurse may be because those that send the nurse to are powerful. Those that send the nurse may not actually be connected to the father of the baby. They may not actually be connect. That is where the interest comes together. Those that send the nurse, they may have interest to manipulate and buy Mohbad. Now, the father of the baby too, okay, will not want the mother of her child to go down. Will not want it. We do everything. We not want the mother of her child to be exposed, not go down, because if she's innocent, she didn't kill Mohbad. It's only the DNA issue. So why are they not investigating what killed Mohbad? That will even vindicate Wunmi. So I think there are two forces in the death of Mohbad, two big forces in the death of Mohbad. One on the DNA issue, and the other one on the death issue. And this, both of them, they have influence in the government. Ikú àpọwọ́pọ̀. Ikú àpọwọ́pọ̀. Or does anybody see differently from what I am saying here? I would like to hear some of your input. Does anybody see differently from what I'm seeing here? Does anybody see differently from what I'm seeing here? Hello, guys. Does anybody see different from what I'm seeing here? Please let me know. Hey, what's going on, Mr. Rotimi?
Papi, good afternoon.
Yeah. What's going on?
Yeah, I like the way you analyze the thing. At least you gave it a balance, which makes sense. Because in an investigation, it has to be open for everybody. And you have to, everybody is a suspect, as the saying goes. Everybody is a suspect. So you cannot write out, because like where you point my mind to was Naira Marley. If I go by that, I think he didn't fight the type of fight we were expecting him to fight on Mohbad. But on the other hand, he's an introvert. We know he's not that person that speaks a lot, but he will be an introvert. You will still have one or two things to do. You know, you were accused wrongly. You didn't fight anybody. At least point our mind towards the perpetrator. There's no way you not have one or two information to tell the public that come, you guys should do this, you guys do this, but you just come out, throw stuff, Tani Baba baby, you end it there. I mean, you are not suing those that will even try to damage your image. I will expect you to take Yabo to court. Yabo malign you, Yabo told the public, instigate the public against you, make it look as if you were the one that fight this guy. You know, and many are still running with that narrative till tomorrow. You understand me, Papi? So I mean, if you cannot fight like this to clean your name, is there anything you are hiding that you are not coming open? So he might be innocent. I will use the word mine, and be as it may, we all have seen that the primary suspect are those in the house. That is most public perception, because from the house this whole thing begin and they never
from this my analysis now. From this my analysis, right? Give me how many percentage from 100, okay, between Wunmi particularly and this orchard. When I say orchard, I mean all the people that are under the organizations, whoever I may concern. Tell me how many percentage do you think which of them may actually want Mohbad dead? For what will they achieve? That's what I'm saying. For whatever they will achieve, tell me which of them will want Mohbad to be dead more.
I will put it at 50-50. Because
why?
Interest. Because of the interest. Finance is a big thing, Papi. Because when finance involved, this people can go a long way to do anything. That is why I say it's.
Why will Wunmi want Mohbad dead? Why?
Of course, now because of the allegation against her about the child issue. That's the one part, Papi.
No, but when Mohbad was alive, there was no allegation. No, please wait.
No, Papi,
when Mohbad was alive, there was no allegation.
I want to buttress that, okay? Now, do you realize that the when GDM posted day before yesterday, GDM tackled the area of Prime Boy. One of the things Prime Boy said that the reason they were fighting was because of the child from the car. Okay? That Prime Boy said Mohbad said something in the car and said that he was not going down well with Wunmi. So say I'm mobile phone now. Go lo ti gbọ́ ma wá you honestly come mobile phone now. Do you
Okay.
understand that? That is enough because if you look at the whole thing before he went into police, he
Like
said was a
Sakuma
family
said,
matter.
ara ló ran bọ́ǹbù lọ́wọ́. Continue.
So so that's why I said that it could be the interest of the child because that is why if you look at how BDM fight, it's still linking back to that DNA, that child. Look at what he's bringing. He's linking everybody. He didn't even tell about the story at home. He never talked about the fault at home that Mr. Abi has. He's not talking about that one. He's not emphasizing on that. He's still going back to the DNA, Papariano. Is there anything this guy has said, VDM has heard, that is making him to be hammering on the DNA related to that time? So that's why I say that is an interest for Wunmi angle, right? And then on the finance, which is the that I say is 50-50, finance is the orchard. Okay, but this guy narrative it doesn't go down well with me. You see where we got it wrong on the issue of forgery, and I will say it. I'm still behind her anyway until proving her guilty. This is the pattern. You agree to us that you marry this guy. Either what do I call it now? Traditional wedding you guys did, or let's say nullify court or registry of there. You could be his wife, traditional wife, and you can still have access to do change of. If you didn't do it that time, the court will know that you people coexisted, and the father, the picture is out there. It is introduction, it is engagement, whatever they want to call it. He has said it. Mr. Alaba has said it his mouth that he married Wunmi. Papariano, the voice note is out there. The father has agreed that you guys marry traditional wives. Your case, you were supposed to hit the customary court, establish that fact that you were married to this guy. The people that advise Wunmi, they advise her very well. Papi, most of our parents, they marry traditionally. They know my mother and my father did not go to registry. My mother is in my father's house today. Who is coming to legalize or illegalize my mother's marriage? My father is late. Do you understand me? Many family is like this in Nigeria. And when did we start to go to court or registry? But if anything happens, they will still tell you say the man family he did not have people ogun yẹn. He did mean that he has two wives, he has one wife. Even as when he married them, he paid dowry. Even the one that he did not even marry, he said that he will give birth along the line. We don't know if they marry or not. Maybe girlfriend. They will still give you property from that. From as when it has established why he was alive that he was the son. Okay. Now look at Abiola issue. They have to conduct DNA, multiple DNA because of many issues that it reduced. Some of those women, they didn't marry their mother. Abiola did not marry their mother. I don't know if that's what I'm saying. It's just like he impregnated their mother and they become his children, happy, but they will still share property for those people. So why are you in a hurry? Why are you in a rush to get Mohbad's wealth, to do forgery?
No, but Rotimi, in Abiola's case, Abiola stated in his will that they should do DNA to all of them. He stated it clearly.
I only branch there, Papi. You didn't know what I'm saying. I'm saying that those children, he did not marry their mother. Okobaya was Sunni now, right? Do you think he married all the women? He didn't marry all of them now, but yet they will inherit from his wealth. So if Wunmi is claiming that the land belongs to Mohbad, why the headache? Why are you disturbing yourself? The wealth is still coming back to you. to Liam. Whatever Mr. Aloba is doing is just a charade, is just to show off. If that's what you were sure that it is wrong, you don't need to worry to be in a hurry. Do you understand, Papi? So that is why she got it wrong. And if you try to analyze,
Sorry.
okay, if you try to analyze it holistically, you will realize that okay, why the rush? Why the rush? Why are you jumping? Allow the DNA to take it course. But you know what I want to talk about? The one that shocked me most, Papi, was the fact that our institution, social worker who supposed to go and verify that is where we have a very big problem in Nigeria, Papi. You still connive to go and get a DNA center that does not carry out tissue based, and you submitted that before court without verifying. That should be worrying us. That institution they call court is a big problem in Nigeria now. And that's one part where I love VDM exposing their wrongdoing. Forget this case. Forget the case that we put me aside. Take us to Nigerian factor. We are in a big mess, Papariano. The court, the judiciary, they say is the last hope of the common man. In this case now, a judicial worker or a social worker is conniving. Technically, is not honest. So if assuming they even conducted that DNA now and they eventually brought it to the world, they will not even listen to Baba Mohbad. Is that their own? Me and you will have kept quiet. Today, we will have kept quiet about DNA matter, either true or not. We will have just let it slide. We won't talk about it again. But until today, if that is the case, why are we looking for DNA? Just test Mama Mohbad in an open court. Correct. Whatever percentage Mama Mohbad gives us, Papi, let's accept Liam. Let Aloba accept Liam. Whatever percentage Mama Aloba, don't test yourself. Test Mama Mohbad with Liam. Papi, check, can we go up to 50% on Mama Mohbad? Are you there, Papariano? Can we go up to 50% on Mama Mohbad? If you can go up to 50% from Mama Mohbad, let it slide and let it be the end of the whole matter. Let's test Mama Mohbad. It's enough for us. Whatever percentage you can give us, we continue. We accept the guy. Okay, fine. You have tested in an open court. Because I don't know where we are running, looking for tissue, DNA, whatever. In abroad, they don't look for who they just test family related. Once they test you, they say, okay, you are related. Maybe 30%, you will trace your lineage. It's as simple as that.
What you mean?
But we make
are we then yes. Okay? Then it means to debunk the innocent of women, to say she's not innocent. Then yes. It means we are looking at a crime of passion here. Then it means like then there might have been a fight between Mohbad and Wunmi. Does it make sense that way to say that way? You know, we are just trying to. Yes, they might.
According to even the information from Adura herself, they might, because the way and manner at which her body language, we don't know what she's covering.
And then because now, see where I'm having issue here. That Orchard Enterprise with Naira Marley. Okay. Yes. I am studying the behavior of Prime Boy. And
okay, you want to bring Prime Boy now?
Okay, no. See, I'm not looking at external factor. I understand. All eyes are in the house. Okay.
Yes.
Papariano, good afternoon. Let me come in a little bit. Maybe you see it in this angle. You see, according to what you play just now, you understand? The industrial god, according to Wunmi too, just mark that word, put it in your left hand. Wunmi say industrial god, isn't it? You understand? Wunmi said industrial god will not allow him to talk, which is one. You understand? And Wunmi
But
know that Mohbad has.
Naira Marley responded by saying Tani Baba baby. Don't forget, Naira Marley response was Tani Baba baby.
Yes, which is true. You understand? Then Wunmi know that Mohbad has issue with the industrial god, isn't it? They are living together. Wunmi know everything pertaining those royalty. You understand? And Sam Larry is friend of what do they call it? Naira Marley. We have been seeing both of them together. You understand? And it is we are seeing that Naira Marley, Sam Larry has been beating Mohbad, which we know, and Wunmi to know about that. You understand? Then now nurse now came in to come and treat your husband, and you know all these things. Why can't you talk? That means you know who kill your husband. You don't want to talk because they are holding you in one side. You understand me? They are holding you ransom in one side. If it is not you that killed your husband, that means you know who killed your husband. You understand? According to what we had now, Wunmi never come out in one day and tell us this thing. Who give this person information? The information we are hiding now that you play now, who is the person that give that person, the host that play that information? Who is the person that give me that information? We've never had this from Wunmi. So all these things they tangle both each other. You understand? Now they are asking you now to do DNA for you now to now remove yourself from one side. Then we will now face the other side. You refuse. So you are putting yourself more to the issue. Because if you have been, I didn't mean you did the DNA now. People how you go don't come up for your body. We go know the person where we say we go the hold. With this DNA, with this review now, we come outside now. Everybody go know where to put one or two to match it together. But now you refuse and you don't want to talk. That means you know everything that is happening in that house, and you are close to your husband. So you know everything pertaining the death of your husband. So it is you we are still going to hold. So where if you hold you will be able to talk who is involved in this issue. So that is just my own.
That makes a lot of sense. That makes sense.
Again, if I'm going to add the story of a Monday story, that Wunmi never come out to agree that Mama Mohbad call her, because Mama Mohbad say I was calling 2-3 times. We expect corroborating story from Wunmi to say the mother was calling me to check on the child. I don't know how they interview Wunmi that they can't ask her some things about that conversation between Wunmi and Mama Mohbad. That conversation is the key to unravel the death of Mohbad. One of the keys. If Mama Mohbad is laying claim that she was calling in that interval, let's agree it was even on Tuesday Mama Mohbad was calling. Has anybody interview and ask Wunmi about that conversation on Monday or Tuesday? Because the woman claimed, because Wunmi didn't talk about it.
Can I just ask one question? Rotimi, I'm apparently you know this. Why? I mean, during the submission of the seat at the coroner inquiry, when the judge asked Wunmi that if he knows Sam Larry, what was Wunmi's response?
On the CCC, right?
Yeah.
Can I still remember? I can't remember. Papariano, help us.
What was her response?
When Yamba did what?
No. When Wunmi was asked if he knows Sam Larry, if she knows Sam Larry.
Papi said, I can't remember.
I cannot ascertain whether she denied it, but I think from what we read, she was able to. I think she was able to say that she
says no. Somebody says she says no. That's what I gathered.
Okay, she kept muted. Okay, let's go by the answer. They say she kept muted, but I have to check.
Okay.
Yes, continue. Just make your point. Either way, just make your point.
No, what I'm trying to say, if she says no, allegedly
Hello,
that's what
good
she said.
afternoon.
Mm-hmm.
Good
If
afternoon. I
if
want to
that's
come
if that
into that woman for Sam Larry issue.
Oh,
When
okay.
they
Help
ask
us there.
when they ask woman about Sam Larry, then woman claimed that he didn't know Sam Larry from anywhere.
okay.
That's the issue dropped then.
Okay. And was this in the document submitted was it captured in the document on the at the coroner inquiry, or it's just a street talk? Sorry, so I didn't mean to put you down. I'm just trying to confirm that. That's the reason why I asked. Because if that's the case, yeah, and then when somebody was asked, at one point somebody said, "Oh, ask me now," you know, that they're good friend, yeah, and that's a very strong contradictory statement. Then moving forward towards the end of Naira Marley's comment, when they asked, when he said he wasn't aware of Sam Larry bullying Mobad, that's a red flag too. Yeah, those are the two red flags you need to check out. Do you understand? So, because there's no way you're that close to that person and you wouldn't know what's going on. Okay, so maybe that's something you need to look at. Thank you.
All right. Great.
Thank you, Mr. Richie, for that. You see, there is no way, you will not know that this is the person that is threatening your husband. There is no way, anytime Mohbad went out and come in, you must at least with the crew, you must have somebody that you are loyal to among the crew, that will tell you everything that is going on within your husband, and you must know about it. Even if your husband is hiding it for you, don't want to tell you, you understand, your crew will know, and you have somebody that you are loyal to in the midst of that crew, which they must tell you everything that is going around your husband. Then you are not claiming that you did not know Sam Larry, which is wrong, which is F9. There is something between all of them. That's just it.
Why would normally deny that he wasn't aware of the bullying Mohbad by Sam Larry, or even there's any fight between them? Why would normally pretend or use the word to be ignorant of that situation? Crazy, huh? Ah, I don't understand. Yeah, that's the bit that I didn't like. That was too much for me. When I heard him saying that, I was like, what the hell? You know? So
Rich, right? Like the fact that for me, I interpret silenceness in the stand. Prime Boy and Aramali, I didn't expect these two guys to be that silent. Okay, I didn't expect them to be silent. Their silence too means a lot for me. I understand that, fine. There might have been a crime of passion, where when Mohbad come to find out that it's not the father of the baby. Okay, but let's even say, because I'm just looking at it differently. I'm trying to see what is talking this whole process. I don't want to think it's just ordinary women having to kill Mohbad that is stopping the whole government, that is making the whole government,
nope,
embarrass themselves or
for
not
me,
investigating Mohbad's death.
when you investigating this kind of homicide, right? If it's homicide, you have to go every angle. and connect the dots. So when people are saying bully kolokpamo, bully, that's not what we're saying. We have to look at beyond what causes the constant bullying. It's business concept,
Richie,
it's money oriented.
Richie, let's make it easy for women a little bit. Okay, no, just wait. No, you should understand what I'm talking about now. I'm not saying she's innocent. Like, I mean, let's try to say yes to some of the things she has even said, and let's see whether yet it will make sense. Whether even at that, whether it will still make sense. You know, sometimes person they lie. Sometimes, okay, just say, okay, yes, I don't hear you. Okay, this one I don't agree. How about this one? Okay, okay, I don't agree for this second one. How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? You understand what I'm saying? When you go all the areas, you go say, I've tried to make it make sense. It's not making sense. Sorry, you are not innocent.
You have to you have to unravel.
Let's look at this. Let's look at this. I'm saying this right. Let's even assume that a nurse actually come to that house. Let's assume that a nurse even actually come to that house. I swear, me personally, I will say it that nurse connived with anybody. I don't believe there's a nurse first, but let's even say nurse came actually, and it was after the injection that Mohbad died. I will argue strongly that nurse was sent, and now I'll be looking at external factors. But my wonders will come here. That is where there's issue. Now I begin to see where it will begin to make sense. Let's assume there was a fight, but not a fight that would have eventually led Mohbad to his death. Maybe he bled, okay, that they had to call the nurse. But that nurse, if actually the nurse came, the nurse also have an agenda. Like Sakuma said. I don't want to think it's just one person that orchestrated all of this, because one reason why women may not want to speak, if she was the one that has the last fight with Mohbad, according to the law, she's going down. No. She understand. Let's even say they got home that night and they fought, and it resulted to any injury, and the nurse came to treat that injury actually with another intention, sponsored by somebody else. Then there will be issues. What do you say? Expander said correct. Is it correct for any other person? Wahala. This matter, we are just looking at it from different angles. Different angles. So what do you guys say? What do you guys say to this? Does it make sense? How did external factor?
Papariano, like you rightly said, okay, too many angles to look at it and try to exonerate Wunmi. My brother, the job is a very hard job. By now, I expect Wunmi lawyer to on camera and respond to video. By now, I tell you.
Even for let that be as it may, let that be as it may, right?
But
for me, the way I'm
okay.
looking at 1 minute, the way I'm looking at it, right? I don't practically believe that VDM knows a lot more the intricacies regarding this Mohbad case, right? Honestly, that's why I like what
seems not to know deep. It seems not to like have a full understanding of this case.
Yeah, that's why I like the submission of our brother here, OGG, on 2 nights ago was brilliant, right? And even though as much as we want VDM to do good, because his approach is very unconventional, in terms of the way he exposed things, which is really good, right? That's why I was saying that maybe there's a way that could be just a glimpse of communication between him and Yomi. Yomi say, okay, can you do this for me? That kind of a thing. Blow it out, all right? So something like that. Then that will soften the land. Do you understand? For example, this this Madamos is coming, when the government knows that, hey, their hands are tight, then they have to oblige and give the right thing for the Mandamos. They have to approve it. Do you understand? That's what I'm thinking at the back of my head, but practically maybe it doesn't work like that. But anyway, what I'm trying to say, Mr. Rotimi, when you ask those kind of questions in court, do you know Sam Larry, and then you denied? Why? What's the rationale behind that? And the guy turned around to us to say no. Yeah, you know that I'm a good friend of your guy. And how would you say you wouldn't know Sam Larry, a business partner of your husband, of your boyfriend? Why would you deny? What kind of spontaneous? What do you have at the back of your mind?
Husband or boyfriend? Which of them?
I don't even know. But I'm just wondering. But why would you deny? Do you get me? That do you understand? She denied, normally denied that I don't know that he wasn't aware of the fracas between Sam Larry going after Mo. You know, it's crazy. If I'm an officer on this job, believe me, I'll be very mad with those people. I will not leave them alone. I'm telling you the fact. But Nigerian government has all the power to do this. I don't know why. I don't know why they're not doing it. It's just embarrassing. I'm telling you, they're making everything look like incompetency.
Sarichi, but we all have this thing. We had it from them that Sam Larry and Mohbad they've once traveled together, isn't it? So why did Wunmi did not
allegedly they said that was a
did she
show.
don't know, allegedly?
Yeah.
So that means Wunmi did not know about it again.
If you ask me, I would want to track every movement of Sam Larry when he left Nigeria, when he got back to Nigeria. I want to know. I want to see every immigration steps.
ó súnmọ́ 007 Richie Papariano ẹ ti wá di èṣù kan tí wọ́n ń sọ káàkiri bí ẹni tó ń tẹ àmà Papariano kò sí wàhálà ẹ̀yin náà wo gbómú yín ẹ̀gbọ́n mi ẹ ti bad ẹ wà ní ṣọ́kú bí mo bad ṣẹ́ta àwọn tiẹ̀ ó súnmọ́ tímọ́tímọ́ èèyàn tẹ́ wù mí that I don't know what you are talking about. Maybe she's working like that.
Owó ní kókó lélẹ́yìn ṣé the same owó ní kókó lélẹ́yìn.
This is not the voice of our Onikoko. This is not the voice of our Onikoko.
Ọ̀dọ̀ ẹ pé ààrẹ mọ́ lélẹ́yìn o.
Àmà Onikoko lélẹ́yìn. Rotimi, mo dúpẹ́ kó dúró tì mí.
Owó ní kókó tí ó ṣòdì lélẹ̀.
Tó ṣòdì gángan. Ẹ dárúkọ yẹn gángan ni mi ní parọ́ fún yín tó ṣòdì.
Ṣé kì í ṣe ààrẹ mọ́?
Tó ṣòdì.
Bàbá o ti wá change topic wa o. O ti wá change topic wa o.
Tó ṣòdì lélẹ́yìn tó ṣòdì tó kì í ṣe ní ṣòdì.
Ẹ jẹ́ ká máa sọ̀rọ̀ lọ. O ṣe.
I don't. Set àwọn amúmára dán.
Nice one. Ọlọ́run dúró tì wọ́n náà. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ká máa bá ṣò lọ.
So when you look at all these discrepancies, it's just too much, too glaring. Do you understand? And when you talk about the royalty stuff, I'll follow the money, like the way you analyze it. And those guys, those Orchard Enterprise, whatever, right? They're the middlemen. Do you understand? They're being contracted to see through the streaming business of Malian music and mobile releases, right? So Mohbad has every right to go after them because he knows that if he wants to go after them, Mali doesn't have any document to show for it. But in this case, in the holding vault business, he has been there. He knows it that this is where this is source of the money. Do you understand? And he believes. Listen, if you drag those people will get irritated. They'll ask Mali, come on, tell your boy to back off. Do you understand? It's simple. Tell your guy to back off.
They might not even want to have anything to do with Naimali anymore because of that.
Thank you.
Is this Kunle?
Yes.
Yeah, Kunle speaking. Reporting live from.
Now you don't turn to rage. Now you are not rage.
But he's still using the other account now. Have you changed the name? No. I'm not a chameleon now. Every three market days now.
Everybody go. Everybody go guide.
I actually like the profile.
Yeah.
Black. Yeah. So, honestly speaking, like you said, if you want to take the it away from women, then some of those little questions has to be answered. Do you understand?
Richie, is there any news that VDM is planning to drop a lawsuit or petition?
From what I gathered, from what I heard about what he was saying today, he was very angry. He was raging. He was like a raging bull, laying curses of anybody that's trying to challenge him or try to say some like whatever he's saying that's not true. It was very mad and was really causing people.
Should I play? Should we play? Should I play?
No, it was not posted now. Co-posted. It was a live TikTok.
It was a live show on the TikTok.
Maybe some bloggers will capture it.
Yeah.
Let me check it out.
But it was totally unreasonable, right? Because can you imagine? Chauffeur mafia emotions diarrhea.
Exactly.
Okay. He was saying nobody should criticize him. Nobody talk about whatever he's doing. No, now.
Yeah, that's that kind of causing people. Say, well, if you like, go and bring all the cost it costs today is not up to 0.0001.
It's through check and balance that things are made better. I don't know why we are having issues.
Exactly.
Check and balance.
You know,
They will definitely criticize him. You should know he has more enemy now. They will definitely criticize him.
The only thing that can exonerate him now is if he fights this battle to the end and he gets somewhere. But if he does not get anywhere, that is what will still give you more backlash.
It will still come back and haunt him. It will come back and haunt him.
Thank you, because it will be in his antecedent. They will say, what did you do with this case? What did you do with that case?
It will come back and haunt him.
So the best thing now is to be strategic in the fight. It's not just for social media alone.
For me, right, I would say VDM, if make it just join team, make sure say this case go court. Sure you understand. If not to jump one bad team, just join any activity. Aside from, I understand the video, the content making, but just put your voice behind, put your voice behind the lawyers in court. So that those lawyers, so they will do that. Yes, at the end of the day, like everything that happens here, it will reach the VDM stable. It will reach out to many Nigerians out there. Look at all those times that this cancer center was picked, whatever. Imagine VDM was in the case at that time. It would have been more like devastating more than this.
Thank you. This is what I'm trying to say.
In fact, it would be crazy, and that would have redeemed VDM's image. Even if later they leave the case, it will tell them, we've been to court, we've battled them, we've done everything. You see what you see?
Even for the court picking up a center that is not viable for the purpose. Come on, Papariano, come on.
But Richie, sorry, this is one of the reasons we are
Alake was very disappointed though. Alake was so disappointed.
This is one of the reasons we're saying that, okay, when Baba went to see him and got interviewed by this VDM, why did you call VDM, beg him to be part of the team or hand over, let him be the forefront, you just be behind and be supporting him? These are one of the things we talked about then. But right now, it seems that it's Baba lawyer that is sending those documents to VDM. If you look at what he is having now, those documents he is having, allegedly, he's going from Baba lawyer to VDM. You guys want to involve him now, but you are supposed to involve him.
Yemi, what question do you have, Yemi?
I just want to know. I don't really follow this case, just in and out. I just want to know if Adura was.
Sorry, are you Bolibi? Are you Bolibi?
Which one is Bolibi?
Okay, continue.
I'm just a person, neutral person. I'm not in love for any. I just want to know some facts. Was Adura in that house when the incident happened? When Mohbad died, was he in that house?
Somebody answer her, please.
Because Adura was
why not? If I have a brother or sister and is in that house when something happened to maybe one of us, they should drag Adura as well. Why are they only dragging me?
Adura too? We are dragging Adura.
I don't think much on Adura. That's why I'm bothered. Adura should get the more dragging more than Wunmi, because Adura is his Mohbad blood and is his Mohbad's blood. Well, Wunmi just a wife. I want to see Adura being dragged. I would have
We do.
any issue.
This is the reason why we're having problem with Baba Mohbad now. We do. This is the main reason we're having problem with Baba Mohbad.
Because dragging is like dragging Wunmi to me. It's like they are victimizing the widow to me. Why not Adura?
Don't say they are victimizing widow.
Can I just ask something?
Don't say that.
Madam Chayo, 1 minute. So, Yemi, for whatever we've been discussing here, are we dragging Wunmi at all?
No, I'm not talking about your platform. I don't even know who you are against. I'm just what I put on the internet.
Yeah, Yemi, Madam Yemi.
Yes.
Do you believe that Wunmi is much closer to Mohbad than Adura?
Adura is more closer to Mohbad than Wunmi. To me.
Make it make sense to me. Hold on, Madam Chayo, please. Make it make sense to me that your husband, younger brother, is more closer to your husband than you, who sleep with your husband every night.
Closer than wait. Why would somebody tell me that wait, we're all grown up?
Okay.
What I'm saying is the kind of love that Adura will have for his brother will be more. It's a different type of love.
Now it cannot be more. Hold on, Madam Chayo, please. Madam Yemi, see, let me say before marriage, you might love your brother more, but the moment your brother got married, the love will be transferred to the wife, 100%. That is the law of nature. But having said this, okay, the first question that Mama Mohbad asked me was that did you sleep with your husband? From Mama Mohbad's story. Let's say Wunmi and her husband slept in the same room while Adura slept downstairs on the other room or the third room upstairs. They wouldn't sleep. And when they ask Adura, did you see your brother? He said, yes, somebody gave him a phone. He went to give them phone. Which hand collected phone from you? He does not know the hand. Madam Yemi, you see that Adura is Olori Buruku himself.
Why is it not? I want to be here. Any video, I want to see him on that video. That's what my problem is, number one. That's my number one.
You just want them to be dragging both of them, right?
Yes, they should. Okay. Even Adura should be dragged more than Wunmi said. From what I
like that. They should be including Adura, not just focusing on Wunmi alone.
Why you focus on Wunmi? It makes it look like that. That's what people are saying.
But it's a law of nature because your partner
one thing though.
No. Wait. Let's put ourselves in this scenario. God forbid, it's me. If like if my sister partner, if I suspected my sister partner killed her, let me say, because I'm a lady, I have a sister. I have a, let me say brother. If a partner of my brother, a wife killed my brother, and I'm in that house, and I try not to see anything, and I keep quiet. I don't even think I will be able to keep quiet. That's just what I want to say. I will speak everything I know. That's kind of person. I will spill everything, anywhere, whatever you do.
That actually makes sense. But the thing is, anyway, there are different circumstances. Okay, different circumstances that the brother found himself. That is why we looked at the guy, okay, and we don't know why Mama Mohbad is always protecting this guy everywhere. They lied to us that Adura was not even up to 18 initially, Madam Yemi. You see how this case has been so messed up from the beginning, full of lies, until we eventually know that this guy is a grown-up man.
You know, I don't know why. I strongly believe that 1 hour session with Adura will.
He will confess. You're right.
Me. That's what I can see in the guy's face all the time.
That is why the mom has been protecting him.
Just 1 hour, Papariano. That's all it takes to break Adura. He will talk. Believe me.
Richie, you see why I was challenging you and Mr. Juicy yesterday or day before yesterday, when he was saying that Baba is in dilemma, we are not expecting to expose the boy. As how now? One of the problems we have with Baba is protecting Adura at all costs. You are not pushing the case. Once you involve Adura, you step it down. So I don't want people to talk about
it's not just Baba, Mama as well.
No, I'm talking about because we see Mama is not fighting for justice. Mama fighting for justice Mama is just on the background doing damage to the whole matter.
No. Mama said, no, don't, please don't say that.
Conquer everybody.
Yes. Mama said, and apart from that, at one point, Mama said, Josilo Nikolo Gumpa.
And so is that fighting for justice?
No, in a way, that's why she should be dragging to it. Yeah. She should be dragging to it.
Now.
Huh? No, funny. It's not funny. It's not funny. That's a strong statement, right?
But that's not a mere accusation. If you say Josilo Ekomagupa,
don't say mere accusation.
Give me a lawyer so that
what
we
were you
sue
thinking?
Baba.
What were you thinking in your head? What were you thinking in your head to say that?
Richie, at that moment, then she's supposed to take a step further to petition Baba. Do you understand me? That I said that she's not fighting for justice. She's not.
No, Baba need to petition Mama.
Both of them supposed to petition each other for the wrong accusation. Baba supposed to petition. Mama supposed to petition if she's sure that it was Josie that tell Kologumpa. Do you understand what I'm saying? So this family, they are just.
When you look, 1 minute, let me bring this to you again. When you look at the attitude of the mom during your Miss conference, that famous conference, you can tell that she was there to stop anything about Adura, because you can see Adura body language. Adura is like 60% or 65% halfway broken, right? And that's when the woman flipped. Said, no, Echo Goa. You know?
It's just like
at the time she gave up because she was overwhelmed by the people questioning her, and she feel like this thing is about to let her go and arrest everybody.
Mr. Rotimi, even though when Mr. Yomi met Yamubat, she was just everything just begging Mr. Yomi, please leave this boy alone. Go after Damola. Please leave my boy alone, because he just want to protect him, like he doesn't care about Mohbad anymore, and he doesn't want this guy to be dragging inside, and you know this guy is inside the house, and there's no way they will not have this Adura question, because I don't know what kind of family is this.
Tinisco, so you remember that Mama Mohbad says something that she's been waiting for that opportunity. If you on that something, she said she's been waiting for that opportunity. That is a good opportunity for her to speak, in order just to shut them out about talking about Adura, just to say no, Adura knows nothing about this. Go back to that something you.
Even though when some the first day of Adura in Corona inquest was the height of the whole issue. The first day of Adura, the drama at Corona. We knew that something was fishy about that guy, and that was when we get to know that he was not a small. He wasn't 18-year-old. He wasn't on that 18 then. The first day was full of drama, Richie.
See when some group, Bossman group also organized.
Another question when you are done, please. I have a lot of questions I want to ask about this case, please.
Oh, you can go ahead, Yemi. You can go ahead. We are here for you.
Okay. So I just want you people, because I know you really. As in, know everything about this case, and I just want to clarify some things. Another one is, people are saying that royalty case, I heard some people said it was before that Mohbad has already taken Ramali to court before he died, and people are now saying he's claiming, Mumi is what claiming that wants to claim that took Ramali to court. Which one is which? I just want you to clarify it on this platform.
Mohbad said the ball roll, and it's not normally direct. It's the DSP or the business partner, which is the Orchard Enterprise. Okay. So Mohbad started the case. Mohbad started the case. Yes.
Okay.
It's not the starting the case that is the problem on that one. Yeah, listen. Let me analyze a little.
Okay, analyze.
Now, good. Is the name substitution of Wunmi that raised the eyebrow? Okay.
But person that
you're not answering the question.
Just hold on.
The question you wanted to know.
Hold on now.
Let him continue. Don't worry. Let him continue. I'll continue.
You see what they are doing now presently is to debunk and make it look as if that forgery does not exist or it was a good thing to substitute name. No. The focus of VDM bringing out about the court case, it is not the case in court. It is forged to get the royalty. The main focus is the forgery that took place along the line of your name or Wumine being substituted in the royalty. That is the weight allegation.
No. Let me ask you the following question. I understand what you are trying to say. Will you be happy if that case is thrown out of the court? Will you be happy? Is it better?
No, they can't even throw the case out of the court.
It will be thrown out. The person you are doing case with is
you
dead.
say it will. Just hold on. You are assuming now. It will, but it will not be thrown out.
It will definitely thrown out of the court.
Can you please hold on?
1 minute.
What you need to do, which is just hold on. Let me clarify.
What case? 1 minute. Don't make an assumption. What case exactly?
The one that Mohbad started.
Thank you. So, Rotimi, do you understand now where she's coming from?
I get that. That's what I'm trying to analyze to her now. The case can be thrown out. And listen why I say it can be thrown out, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Now, there's a lawyer handling the case on Mohbad's side, right? Mohbad's lawyer. Mohbad's lawyer is to keep on going to court on the matter. If there is
who will pay the lawyer to be going to court on
Mohbad? Of course,
who will food that bill?
Don't assume. Just hold on.
No.
You're asking some really. This is a non-question actually. You know why? A lawyer can take this on pro bono because you know that when the money comes, you get paid. Do you understand?
Aside pro bono, Richie.
You can do many things.
Will relate because already
lawyer will get his money because you know the money fighting for his work.
I'm coming. Sorry, Richie. I'm coming. The case might stall at a while because the partner is diseased. Now they will look at the legal person who should stand in, and that will be substituted legally. Why you knew that your that Wumi's statue at that time is not tenable to be substituted in that case. There are other party, a family member who can still stand in while the case continues. I repeat that
exactly.
By law. Yes, thank you, Richie. So don't make it look as
no. I'm trying to use. When I'm trying to judge a case, I'll put myself in that position to say how am I going to feel. If I'm in that position, what am I going to do? I'm not saying forgery is okay or the rest. So everybody is saying, some people are saying it's not forgery. Some people are saying it's forgery.
Listen,
I don't know why.
For the fact,
do you really understand what I try to explain?
You are going with that case without,
even more that you have not said. I understand.
Listen, you are going after that case. Let's talk about royalty. It's part of real estate of Mohbad, okay?
Yes.
And the Mohbad has gone. Mohbad is gone. That's passed on, right? Mm-hmm. And you know fully well in a family structure. You understand? How would you go and start that kind of movement without informing the Baba?
But we all know that Bumi and Baba, they are not in a good time since Mohbad death. They were fighting. We know that.
Then why the rush? Why don't you settle with that first? If it's a law, let them settle the status between you and the father.
Then why you want to lose money because you want to settle?
Let me just hold on now. You see, we are pursuing the money. We are leaving the main person who's supposed to be substituted. The main problem we are having here now is that they are assuming the case will be thrown out. But no, this is not the only case in Nigeria or in the world where a case is ongoing. And
I remember something Pythagoras, if I remember, quote me if I'm wrong, at one point said that this thing has been blocked. So what's the big deal about it?
What's being blocked?
About the case, right?
Yeah, that the taking money out of the DSP partners and all that.
Yeah, there was a court injunction to that now.
It's been suspended. So why the rush?
So that's what I'm saying. Why the rush?
What was the rush to take a stand?
There was an
To
injunction,
fight
I
for
think,
our son.
to freeze Mohbad's money. There was an injunction towards that.
The only thing is to push Baba Mohbad to go and do the DNA test. Let Wunmi go and do the DNA test. If Liam is Mohbad's son, nobody should have access to that money. Nobody except Liam.
If you were Wunmi, how will you go about the conduct of the DNA? I want to hear from you. If you were Wunmi, you are in our shoe now. How do you think will be the best way for you to go to approach the court, approach Baba Mohbad, or approach anyone that you want to consult DNA? Go ahead.
For her putting, let me tell you, for her putting Adura.
No, you, hear me, no. Focus on yourself now. If you are in our shoes at this moment, yes, that you want to conduct DNA at this moment, put yourself in our shoe currently.
Also, if I'm in our shoe to conduct DNA, I will do any DNA that is possible that will bring out the right results. That's what I will do. Either tissue or bone or anything they want to do that will give us a positive result. This is a sure bank result. And even they said it's in abroad, not in Nigeria. It is trusted. If they come from, nobody can forge abroad own. They know that. This CCC is what even the Home Office uses in the UK. Even Home Office can trust this CCC results. They have people as integrity. They can't forge anything that comes from this CCC. Nobody's forging. They can't do it. They will tell you they can't do it. They won't give you a forgery result.
What if we use Mama Mohbad as? What if we use Mama Mohbad sample? Is it bad?
I don't think paternity we really give 100% paternity test.
Who need 100% right now?
But that would be indicating that the baby belongs to the family, right?
Yes.
1%.
At least an indicative test, right?
Yes.
They can do for Mama Mohbad. I watch paternity court a lot here. Yeah. But they can still use it and they will know maybe they are related.
Thank you. That's what we said. That's what we're saying. Indicative.
If it's Adura's son,
we are okay. Even if it is Adura's son, we are fine.
Are you fine?
We are fine. You don't know why. We don't care. We are fine.
You just want to know that it's Mohbad's son. That's why you people are fighting. So, but if now the way they are bullying Wunmi, let's say on both sides, I'm not saying
yeah, please.
No, you are people on the internet now. Are you the only person on the internet? Let me
it's like for you if you are doing good.
Wait.
There's nothing you can do about that.
No. Auntie, let me talk. Let me say something that will soon leave.
Yemi, you know, I've heard you repeating all the time that bullying Wunmi.
People on the internet.
1 minute. I quickly correct that this is not what we're standing for on this platform.
Not your platform.
Yes.
Please listen to me. Not your platform.
So maybe when you say that, maybe you should stop saying that on this platform. Actually.
Okay, sorry. If I ask you something now, do you think if Wunmi had conducted DNA, do you think people will still be bullying her today?
But what I know, they said they can't use Mohbad body. They can't conduct DNA on Mohbad body if they don't get caught on that. Because
I just told you of even Mama Mohbad is enough for us. Even Baba Mohbad, let's just do one openly.
Let Baba. Why are they objecting?
Both Baba and Mama, let them do it.
Oh, let them use Baba and Mama.
Let me just finish my sentence. Then anybody can say anything. What I'm saying is, it may be or may not. We've not concluded, or nobody know if Liam is Mohbad or not. But if what I'm saying, the way they are pushing everything on the internet, I don't want to use the word again, the B word. The way they are pushing, we know one thing about mental health. To people. If they now push all that push that girl to, God forbid anything happen to that girl, who is going to take care of Mohbad? Even virtually Mohbad is Liam is Mohbad is Liam's father.
I like this question. I like the way you're thinking, but
from putting everyone to shame.
I like the way you're thinking, but there's no
and do the maternity and do paternity, maternity, grandpaternity, and do everything and put everybody to shame. What's so far from doing that?
for that girl that
We should take emotion out of this thing, right? And just get it done.
you know what thing I'm saying is
Mm-hmm.
from what I'm seeing, from that woman I'm seeing, I'm not supporting her or anything.
No, you can, but you just have to be,
Let me bob your
She
people.
must have
Since
conducted, and
10 years.
she's very bold on that DNA test. Either she has conducted the DNA test or she's sure that Mohbad is the father of the of her son.
Okay. I like where you went now.
That's your assumption, right?
Yemi, Madam Yemi, if she's bold, right? They now say, okay, choose the center of tissue base. Both Wunmi and the court now went to choose center that does not control
That's crazy. That's very embarrassing.
I mean, if you add this together,
You don't see that. Can't you see that?
One thing about if they take a sample to a lab and they cannot verify or do anything, they won't tell you percentage. They won't say it's not. They will tell you we could not do this because of this. That will be the result.
No, you did not hear what I said. You didn't hear what I said. You are in abroad.
Understand what I'm saying?
No, she didn't get it. She didn't get it.
You didn't hear what I
That's what
said.
you are trying to say. I'm telling you.
Now the revelation now is that the center Wunmi and the court person choose, they don't conduct tissue base at all after they verify. Meanwhile, Baba Mohbad will conduct. If she has the confidence, why are they not verify that court or that center? That if they are conducting tissue based on, because that was the main reason the court granted that injunction that order that okay, 3 parties including the government too. What we are saying is that
Wait.
hold on, Madam Yemi. Hold on, Madam Yemi. Hold on 1 minute.
Okay.
You said the way she's doing, you sure she's so bold, and I love that fact that she's so bold. But that boldness is enough for her to say, Lagos State, Nigeria, please come. Want to do it openly. I want to use Mama Mohbad or Adura. In Nigeria here, we don't even need tissue base. Okay? That let's just conduct the one in Nigeria. Let them monitor the sample and the rest. Let it be open to everybody. At least no Baba will not carry the child down. Anything or do anything to the child if it's an open conduct. If she's bold enough, she will have brought the one she did behind. That is why we say you cannot build nothing on nothing. If truly she has done it, okay, whatever is the result, and you say she's bold, when she's bold, bring it out. A clear conscience fears no accusation, right? Because we expect that she must have done it like you rightly said, which is our own focus here. And that's why I say, use Mama, don't use anybody that is related to Mohbad. Give us any percentage, let us even see. Forget issue base. That have to go to
A question for you, please.
Let me say something before you question me. Let me say something again before you question me, before I forget. What I was trying to say before, what I'm saying is, yeah, they chose DCC. When Baba Mohbad mentioned that center, I've done DNA test there before, and I know that that's what home office use that's what they use. That can now be kobo. If Baba Mohbad has gone to do his own and that is all said no, and now brought his results to the world that this is what they are doing, at least people like us, because we know that where he went to is real. Anybody can question DCC and they will tell you it's real or it's not real. That's why when they go and do, why did they choose different one for them? They know that people, they don't trust themselves. That's why they choose different one. You choose your own, me choose my own, I choose my own. It's likely that three of them bring a different result. It's likely that three of them bring a different result. That's why case will have been very, very sweet for everybody to put their mouth. That's why I was so. Why was he objecting? You trust your go and do your own. Let them come with the wrong one and let them not come and face Nigerians and come and tell us that DCC is wrong.
Yeah, I think you need to actually look at the point. The point is different from what you are trying to talk about.
Okay, right? Continue.
There is the fact that the both parties have approached the court, and the court has tried to help them solve the issue by requesting them to bring 3 lab centers that they're sure that would carry out the kind of DNA they want. Don't forget, the kind of DNA they're looking for is not just the usual one. They have to use the tissue, right? And it was said that one of the parties and the court have picked centers that don't even carry out the kind of DNA that they're asking for. And that is the point of discussion here, that why would you even want to present a lab that does not function, to that effect? That is that not a sort of alleged fraud or, plot to, I don't know, plot to just...
But what I'm saying, I understand what you're trying to say. What me I'm saying is, if they do it, it won't come out as negative. It will come out as tissue specimen provide is not okay. That's why it will come out as, when they will know that they don't
they would not even take the specimen in the first place.
Yeah, they will reject it. They won't do it. But you have but Papa Mohbad will have done his own to present. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay, now let me ask you a question now. In a case... Sorry, a minute, I'm coming, a minute. Now, in a case whereby they went ahead with this whole DNA, which is going to be error, like, let's just say they went ahead with it, and Baba's own came out, is it positive? Let's say Baba's own came out positive, and the one from the Wunmi came out negative, the one from the court came out negative. So now, who do you think the public will believe in these whole parties? Do you think anybody will believe Baba?
Do you think anybody will believe Baba?
Since his
it depends on Baba shows
his own is the only one.
That's the question.
I will believe Baba. I'm not talking about the public. I'm not speaking on because I know DCC. Because I know DCC. Because I know DCC. I know that they are very reliable, and I know DCC. I know
you are not being truthful, my sister.
No, I'm being truthful. I'm being 100%. I said this is the center Home Office use for your DNA.
You won't get supporter. How many will support you?
Because
I know these people.
Let me even tell you, right? There are some cases whereby some of these lab centers, once you have done your test in their labs, there's no way an outsider can come and confirm from the lab.
Not with a court order.
Hold on. Let's say, for instance, now the court they have agreed that all of them should carry out the DNAs, in their respective centers. And now we're in
the rage. The result normally should not be made public. Do you understand? Because this is a sensitive data, right? It's a high CID data. So for them that would be a CID. That would be mean the owner of the sample is the client, and that's a client identification data. And by law, they're not allowed to give it to anybody.
Uncle, we watch paternity court on the TV. We watch paternity.
I know. That's what I'm saying. The court is different. You understand? Not just anybody will go there and ask.
No, what I'm saying is one party which is.
Let me conclude. I'm trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Now, I'm asking that in a case whereby the court has agreed that all of the parties should go and carry out the DNA, with the respective lab centers provided, and they have done it, and the results have been presented, and now the public has been told now that so thing is the results, or the public might not even know. Now, let's not say the public now have a reason to doubt. Do you think the public can now write to the lab and say, did they come and do this? So exactly. So I don't know if you understand where I'm coming from now.
The public.
It is oti law.
Exactly. The public won't be able to do anything. Listen, Yemi, you said something. Let me 1 minute. Just for the record.
I don't want.
Just for the record. Just for the record of what you said about this open DNA thing that you watch on the TV. I want to have that in mind that those candidates, right, who are contesting the DNA, they signed a prerequisite form about what they were doing, what they were getting involved. Do you understand? If one of them said, no, I don't want this out, then that wouldn't be shown. Do you understand? But both parties have to agree to what was happening in that paternity court that you're watching on TV. Do you understand? They still have to seek their consent to beam that publicly. That's just about that. Mr. Godovaro, I think you wanted to talk. Sorry.
Very much. Me, I'm not talking about DNA, but I just want to say that, well, let me greet all of us. Long time. It's been a long time. Anyways, for me, everything that is happening on Justice of God from back today is not surprising to me, because there are things that I've seen from all that has happened from the beginning, that I've had an inkling that it is that these things that are happening are just the reasons behind it. Remember Bukky Jesse, as bad as her role was in this journey, she did one thing that was so great, that I so liked, when she bugged Mama Mohbad. And on one of the occasions when that woman was talking, it shows definitely that there is something back end that they were doing. And whatever it is that happened to Mohbad has happened, and they have put it behind themselves, and they want to move forward and see the best way that they can enjoy the boy's riches after him. He said one thing there. He said, of course, everything that she said in those voice notes connotes that truly the boys, Mohbad's death was not natural, and that she even has an inkling to the kind of people that are responsible, and not necessarily even dissociating Wunmi from them, but that in the whole of the matter, even God knows what she has done to protect his son's interest, which is Adura. When I heard that thing, I was like, okay, so it is all about what these people are going to gain in the future in the whole of the mess that they have found themselves. So for me, what I think we need to do more is what Yomi did during the conference, putting them under so much pressure that the woman said, "Kakobogo, everybody." Because I think at that point the woman was fed up. She was like, okay, Awoti, yeah, there's nowhere we are going any longer. Let the police arrest every one of us, and the truth will come out. So for me, all these our arguments is for us to is so unfortunate that we are not united. The people that really want justice are not united. That is the problem. If the people are united, all we need to do is to do the right things at the right time. Let everyone come together and say everything that we are doing, going to the police, using them to do this and that unofficially, is not going to help us. But for somebody who can approach the court and say, okay, it is time for mandamus. We need to reopen this case, and going through the legal process. That is the kind of pressure that we all need to be putting on these people. It is not for us to just come and analyze and stop there. So for me, if there's enough pressure on them and on the government, I believe that it is possible for us for something to still come out. It is possible, because the way everything is going right now, and of course I agree with everybody that says that the way things are going with VDM, even though he can help us, the things he exposes might help us, it looks like he doesn't have the good grip of every details of that case. But for me, I believe that pressure will smoke them out of wherever they are, whatever they are doing. That's my own take about this.
All right, Mr. Godova, right? I think you actually nailed it, but then still need to understand that one thing is still very important. That no matter the pressure you put there, you still need to do some certain things that are sort of necessities. Because until you do those things, you might not get the kind of results that you want. I know if you want this case now to systematically be in the news for as long as we want it to be, we can make it like that. But if you want to either win or lose the case, there are certain things that you need to do. So until when those things that termed necessities are done, every other things might just be a sort of imaginations and sort of, worries and struggles till forever. But nobody would have that strength forever. You can imagine a lot of persons that have lost hope in the case and, they have left it that nothing good is happening, nothing serious is happening, like, except for
Yeah, that
except
include
for,
this.
sorry a minute, except for recently where we will not have NGO, going to the court to seek order of mandamus to compel the police to do their job, meticulously and judiciously to look at all the loopholes that is very obvious. And then apart from this, you might just see that some of us we might wake up today, we're feeling really energized to come and speak about it. Then maybe till the next few months when we feel good again before we come out. So all of those things is more like a waste of time and effort. So that's why even with I'm not saying that social media is not good. Social media is very important. You understand? But then social media is supposed to be an added advantage, not the main advantage. So if we don't use it correctly, we'll not get the right result. But if we use it correctly, it will speed up, the results we're looking for. So that is the essence.
Sorry, I want to say something about VDM.
That's it. That's exactly what I said. I mean, you are corroborating all that I said, because for me too, I've been so emotionally attached to this case, and to some, at some point I saw that everything is just hitting the rock. But like I said too, the mandamus thing, I think is the right channel that we need to go through, and I don't know, but again, modus operandi matters a lot in getting things done.
Sorry, Uncle. Sorry, let me just chip in this. You are talking about VDM. Majority of those things that VDM brought out, I've seen it before. Maybe last year on the internet. The voice note, everything, I've seen it before. It's not something new that we are not saying VDM is helping. I don't want them to wash Naira Marley in this. For them not to get their total royalty, I don't want it. That's one thing, I'm against it. If they find out that Wunmi kill Mohbad, let her get her justice. If Liam is not Mohbad's son, let that one get their justice. And the full royalty, not that peanuts, will go to anybody that is entitled to it. That's not trying to turn that person an evil because we want to protect another person. It's not fair enough. That's what I see in VDM.
Wọ́n fàǹtí Yẹmí, ẹ bá ń pàtẹ́wọ́ fàǹtí Yẹmí.
No, that's brilliant. That's a brilliant one. I think we're getting aligned a little bit now. Huh?
Yeah. So when you was talking about pressure, pressure.
Yemi, when you came in, sorry, Tunisco. Yemi, when you first came in, you said you're not conversant with this case or something, but eventually I think I'm even learning some things from you.
No. When I see something, I wasn't like deep into it.
Correct.
I'm not deep. Like you say you're emotional. Some people say they're emotional about this case. I'm not. I won't lie. Even when Mohbad died, I was not even interested in anything. I was not online. I was nothing. I felt for the guy. Because I couldn't take it. What I was seeing, it was too much for me. I just shut myself out of the case. I shut it off because I know I was going mad on it, and I wanted to protect my mental health. That's why I was like, But when it comes up and I see it, I read. That thing come out, I see it, I read. I form my own opinion on it. But when another thing now come, the people are now see as if those evidence which have discovered the cure for HIV or for AIDS or for cancer. I was like, what is all this? I saw it on the internet maybe last year or thereabout. Why is it now being a news? I just want it not to be a method of whitewashing. That's what I want. That they are trying to protect somebody, not to pay royalty. That's what everybody should get justice.
A very dark one is because a lot of people now understand better about there's all this thing we're talking about. Some people don't know, but because it has large fans, or what do we call it, the numbers of the fans that has no idea, that did not even know what was going on, they now understand what is it, what are they talking about. The time Wunmi went onto the TV when she was talking about this DNA stuffs, people don't really understand, but he explained it better and with evidence and everything, and people even among us, some of us self don't understand like we understand it now. That is just Auntie,
once in VDM, what he's doing, it will, like, when you say half truth, to me is not the truth. I like person that we take it on both sides. This is your own part. This is your own part.
We will pick up.
And people will now make judgment.
Where they talk. We will take this one. The one that is useful there, we pick it. That
we follow where it down, that they be carrying
on our own side. No, we don't follow blindly.
No, I'm not talking about anything I say, not about you. But I've been looking for a platform to say my opinion on this matter.
I like you. At least you are getting there. I'm very sure you learn better. You must have learned one or two things since we have been talking. Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
So
yes.
I will not totally. I don't. We can't condemn people totally. Do you understand? That's why if no matter how, even a criminal, if criminal talk, you will still get one fact. No matter how, if you lie 100 lies, you will get one fact. So let whoever that want to talk. Then the one that is useful there, we pick it. Let's PDM. Let it continue. Let's believe it's pariwo. We love his ariwo because we will get what we want to get from his ariwo. That's what I'm saying.
No. There is negative as in results from what VDM is doing. I will not agree with it 100%. But if you want to call anybody out, when you bring yourself as the voice of the people, you are for justice. Let us see both sides, and people will now make their conclusion. This is what we want. This is what I want. This is what it is. Now you presenting half truths. I want us to believe that that's the everything of the case, and they start attacking the.
I will give you an example.
Yes.
You might be a fan of Yabo. I'm not a fan of Yabo. But yes, I will
tell you about it. I don't find anybody.
No, let me talk. I'm not I love her as a mother. I do everything. But when it comes to justice for Mohbad, I'm not advanced. But nevertheless, when he talks, I listen. I want to pick what I want to pick. I will never say I wouldn't listen to her. I want her to talk. I want her to come to talk more and more and more. I even want Wunmi to come out and talk and more and more. I want Baba Mohbad to come out and talk more and more. Adura, wherever he is, I want him to come out and talk. Very dark man. Oh, every day I want to be hearing him talking about justice for Mohbad. I don't go there. It's not. I want people to come out and say anything that they know about it. I will never say the only, like you said, the last even all his followers when he came out about the Peters. Are you telling me all his followers are they fools? They are not morons. People say no on this matter. We are not following you. I am not a follower of a very dark man. I am not his fans. But when he talks and when he says something good, of course I will give it to him. For this matter, he must continue to talk about it because we will know better and better and whosoever anywhere, let them keep talking. Yomi, keep your own. Everybody
people are after. You just want the case to be alive. You don't want
until justice prevails.
That's what it's about.
Until justice prevails,
we let us destroy people.
We must get the truth on this matter.
I don't want something to be destroyed along the way that we are fighting for justice. At the end of the day, everything is destroyed. I don't really find sense in that. That's my own point. I want everything to be done accordingly, and people will now talk or do whatever they want to do. That's what. But that the VDM,
all those things that VDM already put online. Many of these things already come out like 2 months ago, and they've already
even more than 2 months ago. I've seen some maybe early last year.
Listen now, listen, and they did see already be in the courts. So
Yes.
you don't bother yourself, because all those documents that VDM is showing, we have somebody that already show it, and then the wife of the boy, Mohbad already, the girlfriend of the Mohbad already arrest the person, and the person already suing into court. So, and then the case is in the court already to show the proof that he's innocent, and then he will show the proof that all those things that he show is really true. So it's already in the courts.
Nobody is saying it's not true. Nobody. The way he was presenting is as if he does discover.
Louder. So there's no way, if it's possible, I mean, if it's legally for somebody in the Nigeria to have 2 NIN, yes, the court will judge. If it is good to have 2 NIN and have different name on the passport, if it's okay, then the judge will see that in the court. So it's already in the court. It's not only on social media. You get that one in your mind. It's not about social media alone. Most of the things already in the court. So if it's court see that it's okay, you can have different name on your passport and have different name on your NIN. It's okay. Yeah, let's go.
Let me shift in this. I think it's always difficult to change name on your passport now, on your international passport. Very difficult.
Madam, if you have a proof to show them, you should not say that. I see went to go and renew my passport 2 weeks ago. If you have a proof to show them you want to renew, you want to change your passport.
Well, I saw many people do that. We are talking about NIN.
I don't know anything about NIN. I don't know anything about NIN.
If you have a marriage certificate, if you are a woman, you are married.
She doesn't have a marriage certificate.
So why is she changing name?
No. You said the case is in court. How are you
one thing about me, I can die for my son. I will die.
No, one second. There's 1 second, please. If you want to change your name, regardless whether marriage or anything, right? You need to follow the due process, right? You need to go to a court, right? And get the name changed form, right? Which is going to be stamped. And at the same time, you need to make a public announcement in the newspaper.
In newspaper?
Yeah,
for a certain period of days before you can come back.
It depends on the basis you are changing your name. If it's on married.
Any change of name, sister.
No. When it's on married, no, uncle, please. When it's on marriage, marriage certificate.
No. If you have a marriage certificate, that's not an issue, is it?
She doesn't have.
So why did
so then she needs to go to the public, right?
For you, the case is on the ground. It's not what you are talking about. It's about doing NIN after marriage certificate, after passport. He's doing NIN after passport. That is what we're talking about. The NIN she said she had is
you can change your name 10,000 times. It doesn't matter. But you need to go through the legal process, because if you change your name according to the national database, the NIMC, if you change your name on your passport, that needs to be updated on the NIMC database. Are you getting that? That's why your NIN is tied to your passport.
No,
so don't get it twisted.
She want to go to one family. You want to use one family name. The head of the family is not aware that you want to use that name. Because you don't even know the marriage.
He say Mohbad náà tó lọ change orúkọ, tó lọ hide orúkọ, tí gbogbo wọn bá ṣọlẹ̀, tí wọ́n ṣe gbàgùdà, tí ṣe pé wọ́n jọ pọ̀wọ́pọ̀. Sójú òkè tí wọ́n ní.
Doesn't know that you want to change your name.
You can see how stupid they are.
You just choose the family name that you know that you don't have legally certificate to change to their name.
Get to this level, pápápá, wọ́n tún ti sọ fún ìyẹn náà tún ti sáré join pé òun lọ́wọ́ ń bẹ́ o, òun náà tún lẹ́ alọ́ba, pam, òun náà tún lẹ́ mọ́ títí ẹ̀.
It's already obvious. Nothing else than the property. Nothing else than the property.
We are not fools. We are not fools. It's all about
there are
the
some
property,
persons who
money,
already
money,
have a
money.
national passport before the establishment of NIMC. What now happens in that case?
You just have the property of the boy. What else?
It's like this, Mr. Rage. Listen, I did one recently for somebody, right? Even if you want to renew your passport now, right? They will ask you to go and do your NIN. That's the beauty of it.
Yes, you need NIN.
The passport that you have before, yeah, you can use it for a certain period of time. But the moment you want to renew it, you'll be asked to go and do your NIN.
I renewed my yes.
Which is what I really like about the system. Yeah. So
Okay.
means what they're trying to do. Let me explain some. Let me explain something to you.
Uncle.
Exactly. No, there's a statistic behind this thing. Maybe you don't get it. Nigerian government knows how many passports has been issued at, and they have the data of when at each passport going to get expired. And I'm sure they have a date in mind. But maybe by year 2030, every passport holder in Nigeria should have NIN, basically. Do you understand? Yeah? It's a system update.
What you are saying now is that when you want to renew your passport, they are telling you that the requirement to renew your passport for identification is just to show your NIN.
You have to have NIN.
Yes, you have to have. Yes.
But if you don't, they want to make sure that the exact names in your NIN is what will be in your passport.
No, what they're telling you indirectly, to be a citizen of Nigeria. One minute. Let me explain something. What they're trying to do indirectly, to be a citizen of Nigeria as a passport holder, you need to be registered NIN, which they have you on the system, national database of that NIMC. That's what it is. Do you understand?
Sorry, Richard. Fabi, go live now. Would you go live? Fabi, there?
You want me to go live?
Yes, go live. I beg. I won't come out. I beg, go live. So I don't know. Just like come out, but just see. We don't want
to contribution. I'm telling you. Okay.
That's kind of interesting topic. Actually.
Before you go, Fabi, you go. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning.
Fabi, no, you go first. Fabi, lost life. I don't have more than 15 minutes.
So you will have just that one. Tell.
No, that's why. As
why you go this time every time? Lately,
money shop now. Say me money shop now. Say him lost shop me.
So that can watch up with the fire. Watch up with.
Mola o mose now. Mola o mose.
You go to touch your face.
You are in jail for him. Don't come and patronize me. No, fair customer jail for him. I patronize me.
They come your shop now like this.
Forget anybody can come and patronize you. Maybe again, ìdàrẹ́ mo fẹ́ wá ra nǹkan ọmọ 10 million ní ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀.
Mo ń bọ̀ láti Kòròdú sí i. I'm coming to your shop.
Bọ́lá ti sá lọ.
Ìjọ tẹ́nibọ̀dì wa kọ́ gbé sápò Bọ́lá orí TikTok wa kọ́ dàrú. Ìjẹ́ fún TikTok.
Ló bá parí ẹni ṣọ́ọ̀bù ẹ̀ ó lè is that you?
Ìwọ ló bá kọ́ bribe onítọ̀.
Mr. Papi, when you go live, bring people up and then allow them to do their talking, please.
Oh yeah, Mabo.
Allow them to do their talking, please.
Oh yeah, you're going to live. You're lo.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right.
Papariano, don't forget.
I don't want. I will co-host you. Yomi, go live. I beg.
Okay.
I beg fast. I know. You say we no go gree.
For people, it's good to allow people to say their mind, to allow them to, at least to some extent, people will,
You mean me? Sorry, you mean me?
No, you are that you've been doing that. No, I'm only trying to say that apart from turn back on, if you come out just to give submission, it's different. But when you something like this, that everyone just say what you want is better. You understand? Allah, even anybody, even if we call press, bring her up. Let us say our own. So I think that is what we want to do this evening. Anybody that wants to
can be used against you in the court of law. Nobody's talking.
No, we don't want. We don't want.
Yemi, I will still engage you personally. I will still engage you. I like your conversation. I will still engage you on this case.
Let me add you.
Maybe in the evening. Maybe in the evening when I come back.
Okay, I'm following you now.
I will come back live with this night.
Sorry,
I'll go back
sorry,
live.
wait.
God will give us justice. God will give us justice. Hopefully. It's been
Thank
so
you.
long,
Please
man.
don't forget
It's
to
been so
inbox
I
me
long.
your
believe
job
that
number.
this particular one, no matter how long it is, it has been destined that we're going to get justice. It's not a case that can be swept under the
You
carpet.
go hook them for neck. Tó bá yá gbogbo ilé tó ń bra bra. Ó máa hook wọn. Wọ́n máa ṣe débi tó yẹ pé wọn ò ní lè
Now,
continue mọ́.
Papariano, no,
You know,
Papariano,
I said something to Wumi today. I said something to Wumi today. I said all these people you are suing, that you are persecuting, they will come and sue you later if your hand is not clean. Unless Wumi hand is clean. Gbogbo yín tí Wumi bá sùn, ẹ máa gba owó tó tó owó lọ́wọ́ Wumi unless her hands are cleaned. Ẹ má worry. Now na him dey enjoy.
Wàá máa gbọ́ àwọn ọmọ pé bó ṣe rí nìyẹn náà. Àwọn
Kí ló bá sún ẹ̀ fún omi tí understand what we dey sue her for? What we dey counter sue her for?
For arresting them now, for arresting them that she didn't kill Mohbad. She's saying that they accused her of killing Mohbad. If at the end of the day, it happened with evidence that she killed Mohbad and she's arrested for murder case, she will compensate all of them. They were only stating the fact. Why are you arresting them? And you even lie under the law. You even lie under the law that she never committed the crime that they accused her of. And because of that, those people have to go to jail. Because of her lies. So they will not let her, come on now, it's not going to work. She's going to suffer for it too. She's going to pay back for everybody that she has persecuted.
Wait, where are they when they don't have evidence?
Let's join 1 minute, guys. I'm going to join back. I'm running out of time. I have appointments. It has to be a lot. Yóò máa lẹ́yìn, ọ̀rọ̀ yóò máa lẹ́yìn, àjàntìlé. Aye. Now where they stay. Again, animal lagata, the useless bastard. They say I don't change the location. I don't know which person, because of which person I want change the location. If I tell them I say something not they accurate, when I say na so, he say they accurate. Okay. Oh yeah, make una do una worse now. Abi shebi una never expose me. Which one make una the abi una no believe on una. Una expose mad dogs everywhere. Àwọn ajá játijàti ẹranko lórí burúkú. Others are analysing what came about. They are looking for justice. Olórí burúkú ẹ̀yin àwọn olóṣè ń wá ìṣùgbọ́n. Iye yìí kò ní da fún yín. Ẹ máa jowú kú ni. Òjòwú burúkú. You are being exposed. And I love it that way that everybody now know the useless animal that you are. Olórí burúkú ọmọ àlè játijàti. You will never see them come out to say anything good. They are always sitting, fighting, looking on how to take advantage and mess up people. Àwọn ọmọ játijàti tó kú sórí online. All of you, everybody, all of you. It's just a matter of time. Ẹ máa ṣòfò nílé ọ̀kọ̀ọ̀kan. Let me confirm. Headquarter. Ẹlòmíì máa ti ń jẹ́ headquarter o. Àwọn èèyàn ti lọ ṣí account headquarter. Wàhálà. We don't get plenty hot headquarter now. It's not live yet. Oh boy. I don't even know the reason why I won't change location for. Me ò pààyàn, mi ò dẹ́ kankan. Una dey disturb on yourself. You guys just want to keep telling yourself lies and feel good. Keep lying to yourself and feel better. If una wish to make something bad happen to me, at the end of the day, una wish. One of una later carry all those things. Na here we go dey. One of una go later use head for Rico. Everybody dey online fit talk anyhow. If you see me for real life, you go fit look my face, stamp my presence, tell me all those nonsense. I no go tear you. I go tear you. Maybe say na joke. In my eye, Jane. I go tear you chop. Aye, I'm out. No be small thing, no be child's play. No be small thing, no be child's play. This night, hopefully, if I quick close, if I quick finish this night, we will touch some certain, we'll press some certain buttons. There are some certain buttons that we'll press tonight. Lale, I'm at the button. I'm already dressed up. I'm going out. Already dressed up. Going out, doing my own thing. Like I sell this small kits. So, but it's sure for you. If you don't see me for roads, just stop me. Màá mọ̀ pé yes pé àwọn eléyìí pé wọ́n jẹun kánú wọ́n jẹun yó. I dey tell you it's all these small children wey dey make noise online. If they see me for real, like, they no fit tell me this nonsense. I go dey talk. You guys should get a life. Get a life for yourself. And on this boy, this stupid animal, this animal lagata, bastard, bro. You see, I have already confirmed what I wanted to confirm on your matter. You are so useless and I have nothing to do with you. I have been able to show to the whole world that that's how you gossip people, even people that you have nothing about. You just want to bring them down. You talk behind them. Now you don't have to hide anymore. Animal lagata, come out, say anything about me anytime, any day. I already know how you are, where you are, where you belong, everything about you right now. And you have been exposed. So why should I be bothering myself? I don't have to bother myself anymore. I just need to establish that this is what you are. You are a snitch and an evil human being. And I think that has been cleared off. Now your body go the pepper, go the bite now. Now your body the pepper, the bite now. I mean, you see me, they worry. It do you say make I change location, Abi? It do you say make I change the location, Abi? Now so now you do you say make I change location. Abi not be the same bed, Abi not be the same room house where I live with this. I don't change house because of una. Make una self they happy for nothing. I want to go jati. Everybody they analyze, they talk about something good, something we say will help each other. Now how I go take bring person down, I go dey hustle. And that's why you guys have nowhere to go. When I look at you at your age, your foolish self like that, an animal like you. You have nothing to show for your age, for your foolish, useless self. You go sit down for internet, they rough your mouth. You know, go better for your generation. You have been exposed. And that's how it will be. Go play 2 games. Maron win 2 games. 2 games before I go. Maron win you this afternoon. I like to win you before I come out.
Yeah.
All right, guys, we have the numbers. Let's quickly smash him. We have the number. Everybody hands on the screen. Everybody, let's go. Come on, let's go, everybody. Everybody hand on the screen. Everybody, come on, let's go. Guys, come. Which people they watch me here? We plenty pass your meal. I don't understand. Why discuss no they favor us? Everybody, come on, let's go. Tap on the screen, everybody. Everybody, come on, let's go. Guys, you have to tap on the screen till you see 3 points. Tap on the screen till you see 3 points.
Guys, let's go.
Come on, let's go. Everybody tap.
Thank you so much, Rick. Thank you.
Are you guys tapping? Come on now. Only one person is tapping. Tap on the screen till you see 3 points. Tap, 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 tap on the screen till you see 3 points. All right, let's go. Can we have a money gun? One money gun. One money gun, one money gun.
Let's go.
Whoa, homo. Weather hot today.
Turn back up, Chantel. Look at this particular track. Mubadi go. Listen to Papariano. Listen to. Every day for the thief, one day for the other.
One day for the other.
That boy, boy, he go look for one.
Somebody come on, make us win this game. Domina. Why are you a badger? Okay.
Yeah, man. Guys, let's go guys.
Baby Domina in the building. Come on, let's go. I know if you ever lose if Domina did this house. Come all this one step. I don't understand. She I can't like Yomi pass me. And kill one shame by. She will like Yomi Jumilon. She na fine pass me na bikini. I don't understand. I be she na because of justice. Kele now. She tori ete Yomi ni. She ete Yomi le one Jensen. I don't understand.
You know where your nose ring? Where is your nose ring?
Domina. My baby's in the building.
What I detect is that people still do not understand this old tussle of DNA. The real conspiracy. Reason why.
After this game, I'm going. After this game, I'm out of. After this game, I'm going.
Whatever it is. Why Mohbad was assassinated. The key actors that played parts in his assassination, and those that are trying to now take their pound of flesh after eliminating somebody for you, it became a threat. Apart from using music to insult these people, he had gone to sue to court their source of income, their base, and they realized that he would have it's beginning to give them problem. Abiodun Jololu said,
who is that person? Chantal Abikani. You want to win my Domina? Are you mad? Can't you see that Domina is here?
Yeah, it's evil. You are saying my own Abiodun Jololu is bad.
Who is the person?
Apologize now.
Okay, no, I never knew. Abiodun Atwale. I thought it's Chantel. I thought it's Chantel. I thought it's Chantel. I would have challenged her. Say you want to challenge Domina?
So, like I said, when people are trying to downplay that bad business angle and the problem from the record label.
Yomi, I've warned you, Jerry. My baby say I've warned you.
And then are you with me? And then they now want to start bringing up the narrative of domestic mistake in fight between Wunmi and no, none of those things were just mistake. So if I help you in doing something and then you achieved it, the agreement or the whole, the cook pot, you are supposed to give me the cooking pot. Have you saved your dynasty? I get what I'm saying. So the two people fighting now. I get what I'm saying. Guys, let's go. Winner!
Chantal, no. Play another one. No, you need to play another one. No. Chantal, who boy you? Play another one. No, agree. Chantal, for where Domina day, it ain't mad, Chantal. Play last one. Chantal, you go spend your money finish. Who you bring, Chantal?
Thank you, I love you, Chantal. Thank you so much.
Chantal,
shut up.
For where Domina day? If Domina is not here now, go agree. Oh yeah, Chantal. You Chantal bad.
Come in the building.
Chantal bad.
Now talking about
What's happening to your this thing? Yeah. What'd you take?